guys who's a young team. They're going to go out here and play hard. This is the second time that they face St. Augustine, and he's just looking to improve on something that has plagued him with the injury-plagued season. So,
yeah, getting to the injuries, two key components are going to be missing today's game. Dante Bundy has an injured leg, and he's out, and also Moran Stefanos is also out. So those are two key parts that they're missing.
it's going to be tough for them to just match up with the St. Augustine team regardless, even with the injuries, and it's just going to be an uphill battle for them, especially facing somebody as talented as the Saints are.
Now looking on the Saints side, they're ranked in the state 26. Great record, 15-4. You know they're gonna be in the playoffs coming up in the middle of February. You don't want to kind of overlook this opponent. So what do they have to do in this? We're going to take a quick timeout as they're going to do the prayer here at St. Augustine High School. So we'll be right back here on PlayOnSports.com. Back here on PlayOnSports.com, coverage of California State High School basketball. We're coming to you live from St. Augustine High School here in San Diego, as the St. Augustine Saints will be hosting the Mission Bay Buccaneers. And Greg, getting back to what we said before the national anthem and the prayer was stated, this is kind of one of those games you got to watch out for. You don't want to sleep on Mission Bay, because if you don't play right, they can come up and sneak on you. I mean, they're still a decent basketball team at 6-8. So what does St. Augustine have to do to here this afternoon to not allow that to happen?
They're going to have to keep up their defensive pressure. They played defense great all year long. They kept them in the game against Sheldon. They played well against Torrey Pines by getting many turnovers, by playing that pressure defense, and just keep up the defensive pressure so that they don't fall asleep or overlook this Mission Bay team.
Let's take a quick look at the starting lineups for both squads before we get the tip-off here. For the Mission Bay Buccaneers, they will have Dion Mays in the backcourt. The junior guard will be alongside Jared Kane. He's a senior. And then up front, it will be Julian Phelps, number 10. And number 23, Sebastian Hassan, will also be up on the front line. And then a JV call-up, Geronimo Mariscal, will be called up, and he'll be using number 11 this afternoon. We should also mention that Mays is number 2, and Jared Kane is number 4 in the program. For the St. Augustine Saints, the host team, they will have their usual starting lineup. Nate Samiago will be in the backcourt alongside Britton Lamar. And up front, it will be Trey Kell and Drew Madsen alongside Brent Jones. So quality teams getting ready to tip it off here. As the final, both teams getting onto the court here. So we're about ready to get some action going.
I was going to talk real quick also about the Saints. They rattled off 7 wins in a row. They lost to Cathedral Catholic earlier in the season, went on a 7-game tear, and then played Cathedral Catholic again and lost by 3 points. So they're just on a roll, and hopefully for them, they can continue it on. With Mission Bay, they've won one of the last 5.
Off the tip, Lamar gets to the head to Kell. He misses the layup. Here comes the Buccaneers right back up court. Going all the way to the goal is Jared Kane, and he got fouled.
Yeah, hard foul there by Drew Madsen in the middle. He was protecting the basket really I'm sorry. And great speed there shown by Jared Kane to get to the bucket there.
Yeah, he really excelled once he got the outlet pass. Here he's at the foul line, and he makes the first free throw. So we have our first points of the game from the charity stripe. Kane will get another free throw. Referee, I think, wanted to check the clock there. And here comes the second free throw, and it's good for Kane. Here comes Saints now bringing it up court. Samaniego getting over to Lamar, down low to Madsen. Madsen in the low box, going to go baseline, and they're going to call traveling on him as he spun around his defender, but moved the feet before he put the ball on the court. Second turnover now for St. Augustine, and here come the Buccaneers up court. Mays has it. Comes up left, now will come over right, gets it into the paint to Kane. Ball gets nice play broken up there by Semiago. He's going to send it ahead to Kell, back outside to Lamar, trying to get it down low to Kell, and he puts it high off glass for the layup.
Good two-man game there by Lamar and Kell to work inside out there to open that up for Kell underneath the basket for the layup.
Little press here and a loose ball, and boy, players get collided right here, right in front of us here in the midcourt mark, but Mission Bay has the ball. Kane now gets in the left corner, going to go baseline. Short runner off, rebound Madsen. Nice rebound. He outlets it ahead to Lamar. Coming up on his right. He's going to get in the lane. Down low to Jones. Over in the corner to Semiago. And he misses the jumper, but we're going to get a whistle underneath the basket.
Upbeat tempo here shown by the Saints. Getting out and running. It looks like they're trying to push the action and build a lead early.
Quick substitution now for St. Augustine. Jake Ryan will come in, and Brent Jones will sit down. Off the inbounds now. Mays will bring it up on his right. Crosses it over on the left, top of the key to Kane. Kane looking to drive. He had a step on his man, now steps back out. Nice pass over to Hassan. In the corner now to Mays. He gets stopped there by Ryan. Good defense. Back outside, top of the key to Hassan. And he gives it off to Kane, and he take a running jumper from the top of the key off. Rebound Madsen ahead now to Kell. Nice bounce pass to Lamar. Broken up there by Mission Bay. No, they're going to say Lamar lost to handle the basketball. Got blocked there by the defender. So it's going to be another turnover for St. Augustine Saints. And we're going to have our first timeout here. 6:44 to go here in the first quarter. It's a 2-2 tie between the Mission Bay Buccaneers and the St. Augustine Saints on Play On Sports.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups, like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Both teams coming back on court.
It seems like Coach Hop didn't like what the team was doing. Called a quick timeout here with only a minute 15 seconds into the game.
Yeah, he will call his timeouts to get in his face of his team. You like about him. May's going to drive the baseline on the left, throws it into the paint, back outside now to Hassan. Three-pointer off, rebound comes Kell, and he'll bring it up court. Trying to get in the lane, he does. In the corner now, jumper of Semiago. Back rims it, no good. Rebound, tipped around, picked up by the Saints. Now it's feed to Lamar in the paint for the basket. Great look there by the point guard, the senior point guard, Nate Semiago, and it's a 4-2 game. Slow start for both teams, but good action here thus far as Mays brings the ball up court.
I think you talked to the Mission Bay coach, Coach Kane, and you could tell him that if you could stay within striking distance of the Saints here in the early half and build some momentum, that he would enjoy that.
Mays has it on the left now, looking over to give it to Mariscal. Mariscal quickly hands it off to Kane on the left side. He's going to take that three and back rims it. Long rebound. Nice play there by Lamar. Keep the ball in and make sure he did not step out of bounds with the basketball. Good, smart play. Kell has it now, top of the key, into the corner. Driving is Ryan. He's going to go off glass. No, Jordan's going to go off glass. He went right off the front of the rim for that nice driving layup. Good shot.
Looked good. Finished with the left there.
Here comes Mays now. He brings it up court. Gives it off to Kane. Kane on the left now. He'll cross it over on the right to Mays. He's going to drive off his defender. loses the handle of the basketball. Tie up there now, just right in the mid-court area. Madsen and number 10, Julian Phelps. And I think the ball will go to Mission Bay on the possession, obviously.
Yeah. Jared Kane looks really comfortable playing against his bigger defender. He's not afraid to put up a shot, and he looks like the offense is running through him right now.
It does. Mays now has it off the inbounds, top of the key, going to drive the lane. Gives it off beyond the 3 to Hassan on the left side, and he hits it. Good jumper there by Hassan, and it's 6-5 Saints now as they bring it up court. Here comes a long 3 by Kell. In and out, rebound Madsen over 2 defenders, and the ball gets blocked out of bounds. Still Saints possession.
Good jumper there with the 3 with Lamar's hand in it right in his face. Good shot.
And Drew Madsen, one of the big guys here on the Saints team. They're all big. 6'5", though. As they, off the inbounds, looks like Kane stole the basketball, but they're going to say a reach-in for the foul.
Tough assignment for Kane. He was matched up there with Trey Kell. Tough assignment for him, being the smaller man.
First foul on Mariscal. Off the inbounds now. Here comes a 3 on the right side by Ryan. Off. Rebound fought. Mays has it. He went up high to get that one. Quick outlet on the left now. Trying to drive the lane is Taylor, and he got tied up. They're going to call it traveling.
Good idea. It looked like maybe he was going to get a foul call and take it right there into Madsen's chest. Just took one too many steps.
Trey Kell now has it on the left off the inbounds. Into the paint to Lamar. Shot is off. And a good rebound there by Hassan. Quick outlet ahead to Kane. He's going to try to drive. Gets the ball knocked away. Still has possession of it. Now trying to get around the defender. Hits the side of the backboard and then tries to go up again. Lamar blocks a shot, but they're going to say he may have gotten a little body down below on Kane as he goes to the foul line.
Mission Bay looks like they're playing with a little bit of heart here, going up high for rebounds, really contesting shots, and they have a chance to take the lead here.
Why not? I mean, you know, you're 6-8. You know, you had an injury-filled season, so why not come out here and just give it all you got and see what the outcome is? You can't really decide it. And Kane misses the first but makes the second. We're tied at 6. Go ahead.
That's what Coach Kane was talking about earlier. He just said, let's come out here, play loose. We really got nothing to worry about and try our best.
Nice pass to Kell down on the baseline to Ryan. He misses the shot, but Madsen goes over the bunch of defenders, and he misses the layup. They're missing easy shots right now, St. Augustine, as Kane gets the outlet. Bring it on the left, and they'll bring it up top of the key now to Taylor. Over to Mays. Back outside to Kane for 3. Back rims it. Rebound tipped around, picked up by Samiago as he brings it up on the far side. Going to come top of the key. Looking to pass it off to Lamar. Now he'll work it back outside to Kell. Beyond the 3. And in and out. Rebound Madsen. Back outside to Kell. He'll step inside to the foul line. Jumper, good. Nice shot there. Good ball movement by St. Augustine. Mission Bay bringing it up court now. Taylor, top of the key. Guarded there by Kell. Sends it over to Mariscal. And his pass gets knocked away. Here comes St. Augustine on the break. Going all the way is Samiago. Gets blocked from behind. Nice block there by number 23, Sebastian Hassan.
Good block. Playing the trailer there. Samiago thought he had a wide open layup and he's going to use the rim. Hassan just came from the backside and swatted it out of here.
Senior Jack Drapp now in the game for St. Augustine, and he will replace senior starter Drew Madsen. Off the inbound, Saints throws it back up top of the key to Kell. Back to Samiago. Down low in the box to Drapp. Double team. Nice pass outside. Santiago over to Kell for 3. Got it. Nice jumper.
It just seemed it was a little bit of time before something started flowing, and maybe that jumper, that little floater in the lane for Kell started him going there. He knocked down that 3. Looked very smooth in his transitions.
Mission Bay calls a timeout. They trail here. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. 11-6 to the St. Augustine Saints. On your home for Play On Sport, on your home for high school sports, Play On Sports.
Play On Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us on Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports. PlayOnSports.com.
That was Greg Olivier. I'm Thomas Conroy. We want to thank you so much for joining us here from St. Augustine High as the Mission Bay Buccaneers bring the ball up court off the inbounds. 2:35 to go here in the first. Nice drive by Mays. Got it blocked. Lamar picks it up out of the air. Now he'll go past the timeline. Gives it off to Santiago on the left. Or excuse me, on the right. Gets it down low to Drap. Drap wasn't expecting the pass. Saves it to Kell. Now he gets it stolen. Nicely played there by Phelps as he's trying to bring the ball up court. Gives it off to Kane now, just outside the three here. And he'll walk it back top of the key. Now he's going to try to drive on Kell. Trying to get him up in the air. Cannot. Kell blocks his shot. Here comes a drive. And, boy, that looked like a traveling there on Mariscal.
That was a call. Good transition defense by the Saints. Off the steal, he wasn't able to really handle it. Number 10, Julian Phelps, finally got the handle on it, but by that time, Saints already were back on defense.
The recent call-up from JVs, that ball fake gets me a defender up in the air, but not in the varsity level. Quick up court now. Here come the Saints. Drape down low to Lamar. Good spin move to the baseline, and he puts it high off glass for the bucket.
It just seems like the Saints are going to go ahead and use their size. They're just feeding the ball inside right now to try to build a lead, it looks like.
Mays got to step on the defender, goes around him, and he'll get fouled as he tries to put it off glass. That foul will be on Daniel Cava, and that's his first foul. He came in the game, I believe, on the last whistle.
Uncharacteristic for the Saints. They already have 14 fouls here in the first quarter. Usually they play a lot tighter defense.
Yeah, that's something really can concern you when you get in the second quarter. You don't want to give them the advantage going to the free throw line, but that's what's happening right now at this moment. They do have the advantage, Mission Bay, as Mays makes the first free throw. 13-7, Saints lead it. As deep down low, Mays goes near the ground on his follow-through, and he got the second free throw. 13-8 now. St. Augustine leads it as they bring it up court. Crossing it over now to Kell on the right, beyond the three. Going to drive the lane. Back out to Santiago. Just steps inside the three line for the jumper. That's not a three. He stepped inside, so it's only two. 15-8, St. Augustine. Mays now bringing it up court. On his left, looking to go cross it. Makes a good pass there to Hassan. His shot off glass, and that's a three. Better have called it, as that's a three-point bucket. Quickly up court now, the Saints have it. Trying to get it down low in the box to Lamar. He steps out a bit as he's guarded there. Looking for the cutter into the lane, and it's broken up. But a good attempt there by Dixon, the senior guard there. Made a good, strong cut to the basket. And he'll go to the free throw line as he was fouled.
Good cut there by number 32, John Dixon. Mission Bay just getting around and getting there a little bit late to defend the rim there.
So Jarrett Kane, that's his first. So Dixon now will go to the foul line, and he makes the first free throw. Under a minute to go here, 56.4. And then coming into the game now is Dallas Hopp coming in the game, the coach's son. He replaces Nate Samaniego. So that's a smart move. Samaniego, you get him a little rest because you're under a minute to go. You'll get the additional rest as they get the quarter break. As the second free throw is good, and here come Mission Bay up court. Up court now, the Buccaneers. Kane beyond the three, long jumper, and he got it. Wow, good jumper from beyond the three, top of the key. Quickly up court now, here comes St. Augustine. They're going to drive the lane. Looking to pass there is Hopp. He throws it back outside to Lamar, who's going to reset the offense. Over to Johnny Peterson. Peterson now over to Drap. Drap down low in the box to Lamar, getting doubled. He comes out, crosses it over to Peterson for three. Back rims it. And it hits the top of the backboard, so it's a turnover. Ball goes back to Mission Bay, so they'll probably hold it for the final shot here in this first quarter.
They have a chance to come down and tie, and as Kane has shown before, he's not afraid to shoot that three ball with, especially Trey Kell in his face, but it was just a matter of time before one of them fell. He seems like he's very comfortable with shooting it. So.
Yeah, listed at 5'8", so he's playing in the land of the Giants, but give him credit. He is playing with really a lot of heart here. Mays now bringing it up court now as he sends it over on the right to Marichal. Back over to Mays. Mays not going to try to drive the lane. Spins. High off glass. Got it, as that will be the last shot of the first quarter. One quarter is complete here at St. Augustine High, and it is a 1-point game as the St. Augustine Saints lead the Mission Bay Buccaneers on PlayOnSports.com.
We'll have live coverage of basketball from around the country in March as we hit the section and state championships. March Madness will reign around California and beyond as we bring you action from one end of the country to the other. Join us in March for championship basketball coverage, brought to you by your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Thomas Conroy here on a beautiful sunny afternoon in San Diego. As we have a 1-point basketball game here at St. Augustine High, 17-16 as we get ready for the second quarter. And we're going to get an inbounds right in front of us, Greg. And as you said, good first quarter by Mission Bay. They got to be happy with the results.
Yeah, with being a young team and the injuries and only being down to the number 26 team in the state, down by 1 after the first 8 minutes, hopefully you can build on that and continue to roll.
Off the inbounds now, Saints have it. Trapp looking, going to give it over to Dixon as he crosses it on the baseline jumper. A little bit long, but he got fouled as he got hit from behind. I believe that's going to be on Mariscal.
Mariscal.
And that's his second. So Geronimo Mariscal brought up for the game due to injuries, and he's done a nice job here at the varsity level after playing JV. That's a big jump.
Big step. Looked like he got beat though on defense. His man was wide open, so he tried to come around on the backside and hit or swipe it or swat it away, and then just ended up hitting his hands.
But to me, that's always the biggest jump if you played a high school sports. I think for any kid is that varsity level jump from JV.
It is. It's a big difference.
Yeah. I grew up in New York, and that was, playing football, that was the biggest jump. It was like, wow, these guys play fast. Off the second free throw miss, but a nice rebound there by Saints as they put it up. They lead it by 3. Here come the Buccaneers up court. Quick, loose ball on the ground. Here comes Lamar going to try to drive. Getting double team there. Gives it off to Peterson in the 3 line. In the corner. Jumper by Dixon off. Rebound goes Mission Bay, and Mays now going to bring it up court. Season opening. Nope. Gives it off in the right corner. Jumper. No good. Rebound comes to the Buccaneers. Nope. They lose it as they stepped out of bounds.
Still, once again, good hustle is being shown here by the Buccaneers.
Taylor for Mission Bay missed that jumper. And here we go. Quickly up court. Peterson now trying to get the tempo. Gives it off to Lamar, who beats his man, and he got fouled immediately. And that's going to be the first foul on Dion Mays.
At the UC Davis bound, Brenton Lamar, senior guard, went right around Mays, and Mays had nothing he could do besides reach his arm out and hold him from keeping him from scoring.
Peterson now will inbound it. Nice play to Lamar. Goes up high. Now loses it. He got stripped of the basketball there by Justin Moore, the freshman.
Good hands there by Justin Moore. Just come down swatting it out of Lamar's hands as he was going up for it.
Kane going to bring it up court now as they try to slow it down a bit here, the Buccaneers. Top of the key to Hassan. Over to Kane for 3 on the left side. Got it. Big jumper there by Kane over Lamar.
Yeah, he stepped right into that jumper. It looked like he was right in rhythm, felt good, and down it goes.
Peterson now bringing it up court now. Stops at the top of the key. Looking now, gives it off to number 21, Jack Drape. In the corner, Lamar getting double teamed now in the corner. He's going to cross it to Peterson. Going to drive the baseline, and it gets stolen. Bad pass. Kane has a man on its side. Going to go all the way, lays it up, no good. Nice defense there by Hop. He'll bring it up court. Season opening, going to go all the way. Ooh, front rims it, but he got fouled.
Good defense show on both sides. The defense usually can translate into instant offense. Kane, unfortunately, wasn't able to finish on his end. Hop went down, drew the foul.
Yeah, really nice play, and I love the reaction on both offensive players. They're really recognizing the defense and taking advantage of what they were giving them. So Hop will go to the foul line. 6:13 to go before half, and he back rims his first free throw attempt. Madsen now coming back in the game, along with Kell and number 1, Nate Samiego. So the starters are coming back. And Hop now will go to the foul line. And he makes the second. 2019, St. Augustine leads it. Up court now, Kane has it, sends it over to number 25, Moore. Moore looking for Kane to come back towards him, and he does at the top of the key. Near center court. Gives it off to Moore again, and he gets tied up. Nice steal there by, nice steal by Peterson. He gives it off to Kell in the lane, driving, lays it up and in. 22-19, St. Augustine leads it. Kane gonna bring the ball up court now on his left, guarded by Samiego. Gonna cross it over to the right. Trying to get inside on the paint, and he does. Tie up there by Taylor. Taylor trying to go baseline, and he gets tied up by Hop. And on the possession arrow, it will be Mission Bays. So, and actually the clock is wrong. I'm looking at the court.
Gotcha. I was a little confused.
Yeah. So Mission Bay has it off the inbounds. Now Hassan has it top of the key. Ooh, he almost
carried that ball.
Looked like he lost his footing at the top of the key. Kane has it. Looking to penetrate. Now stops three. Oh, front rimmed it, and it go out of bounds. And they're going to say Madsen touched it. Not quite sure if he did. We're a little bit far for our angle to see whether or not he did it. But no argument from anybody, so you got to believe that was the case.
Another chance for the Buccaneers here to cut that lead.
Off the inbounds, Hassan finally gets it out top of the key, gives it off. Nice feed there to Mariscal. Back outside the Kane on the right side for three. Front rims it. Rebound Peterson. Here comes St. Augustine now bringing it up court is Samiego. He's going to take a short jumper. In and out. Rebound tipped around. And it will go to St. Augustine as Mission Bay knocked the ball out of bounds. Off the inbounds. The Saints trying to throw it in. They do to Madsen. Double team. Short rebound. And it'll be picked up by Madsen. He throws it back outside Samiego. Off to Kell on the baseline. No good, but he got fouled. Good ball movement by St. Augustine. Just can't capitalize on it right yet.
Yeah, it looks on the defensive end, St. Augustine made defensive adjustments to find Jared Kane when he was out there shooting. He was really contested both his last two shots. So
Kell makes the first. We're going to get a substitution. Number 12, Jake Ryan coming back in. And now I think the Mission Bay Buccaneers are going to call a timeout, and we will too. 4:43 to go before half. The St. Augustine Saints lead the Mission Bay Buccaneers 23-19 on Play On Sports.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your schools to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
That was Greg Olivier. I'm Thomas Conroy. We want to thank you so much for joining us. As we come back from the timeout, Trey Kell will be at the foul line, shooting his second free throw. Trying to extend the lead a bit to 5. And he front rims it, no good. Rebound knocked around. Nice save there by Ryan, but he stepped out of bounds.
Turnover. Mission Bay is hanging in there, just hanging around.
Quickly off the inbounds now. Mays has it. Gonna try to get an advantage on Ryan. Cannot. Top of the key to Kane as he's well beyond the three. Now almost steps out to near half court. Trying to go on the left, trying to drive off the defender. He has a nice opening to the basket, and he gets it knocked out of bounds. I think Kell knocked it out on a partial block.
Yeah, Kane looked up court, saw no one there, and then turned around, saw the basket, no one's in front of him, just lost the handle on it.
A little mix-up there. Quickly off the inbounds. Buccaneers better get it. They do. Back outside to Hassan. Going to come out top of the key to Mays. And we're going to get a whistle away from the ball. They're going to call an offensive foul on Hassan for probably setting an illegal pick. And I think that pick was for Kane to try to get him opening.
Looks like they're Mission Bay. The Buccaneers are trying to get anything for their trigger man to get open and keep them in this game.
Samaniego brings it now top of the key to Kell. Over to Lamar. He's going to drive the lane. Got to step on his man, but gets it blocked out of bounds there by 23, Sebastian Hassan.
Looks like Lamar lost his footing there as he was going down and just kind of threw it up, maybe trying to draw the foul there.
Here we go. Samaniego trying to inbound it. Does it. Madison high off glass. No good. Rebound tipped around, and we get a tie up. And it should be St. Augustine's basketball. It is. Once again now we'll get an inbounds right underneath the basket. I think the referee underneath the basket wants to add 2 seconds if I read his lips correctly. And here we go. Off the inbounds. Samaniego back top of the key to Kell. Beyond the three. Back rims it. Nice rebound by Lamar. Going up hard and lays it up and in. Good offensive rebound by Britton Lamar, the senior. And it's a 25-19 lead for Saints. Here comes the Mission Bay Buccaneers coming up on the right. Top of the key now to Phelps. Over to Taylor. Or excuse me, to Justin Moore. Back now to Kane. Kane behind his back, loses the basketball. Kell has it. Over Lamar. Nice feed. Off glass. No good, but he was fouled.
Once again, defense turning into instant offense there with Kell and Lamar running the break.
Yeah, right there. You don't want to kind of create a turnover and really allow Trey Kell and Britton Lamar to run a fast break on a lone defender. That's going to be a losing battle right there. As Lamar makes the first free throw. 26-19 with 3:30 to go. St. Augustine leads it here on PlayOnSports.com. Lamar's second free throw is good. So 8-point lead. That's the largest lead for St. Augustine in this basketball game.
Yeah, they're really starting to open it up here in the second quarter.
Julian Phelps now gives it off to Mays, who gets double teamed, trying to go through two defenders. He pushes off a defender, no foul. Mays going to get in the lane. Nice reverse layup, good. Oh, what a move by Dion Mays.
No call by the refs. Sorry, no call by the refs, and open it up the lane.
Samaniego looking now to Ryan, top of the key. Gives it off on the right to Kell, beyond the three. Over Lamar, he comes out high for the basketball. Back to Ryan, top of the key, off to Kell. Going to get it in the box to Madsen. Over to Samaniego on the left. Going to drive the lane. Dishes it off to Kell. Short jumper good from the baseline. Nice ball movement there by St. Augustine as they lead it by 8 again. Mays now trying to get a pick as he's at near court. Center court. Gives it up to Moore. Over now to Hassan. Going to drive the lane. Loses the ball partially. Now passes it off to Mays. Guarded there by Ryan in the right corner. Crosses it over to Hassan. In the right corner, Kane has it. Going to drive the baseline. No good. Ball partially blocked by Kell. And they're going to say turnover as Mays tried to save it but stepped on the end line.
It looks like he tried to bounce that ball off of Jake Ryan underneath the basket, but he was standing out of bounds. Came back, hit him. Turnover, Saints ball.
Coach Hop, as we get a timeout. I didn't see who called it. Did Mission Bay call it? I'm assuming because Coach Hop was talking to the official underneath the basket that his team is defending. So 2:15, we'll have another timeout here by Mission Bay. They trail 29-21 to the St. Augustine Saints on PlayOnSports.com.
Play on Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us on Play on Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
That was Craig Olivier. I'm Thomas Conroy right here on PlayOnSports.com. 29-21, St. Augustine leads it over the Mission Bay Buccaneers. And here they come inbounding the ball. Nate Samaniego has it. Going to bring it up court. Down low in the post to Lamar. Going to try to drive. Gets double teamed. trying to look for the pass inside, loses the ball. Quickly ahead to Kane, gonna lay it up, no good. Ball knocked around, and it goes out of bounds to Mission Bay.
He's going to stay with the Bucks there. Lamar tried to grab that rebound and just went off his hand. Once again, though, defense turning into offense. You got to finish those layups, though.
Yeah, great outlet to Kane, I believe from Mays. Phelps now inbounds the ball to Justin Moore. Back rims it, no good on the shot attempt. And here comes Nate Samaniego. Quickly up ahead to Kell, who goes up hard, but he gets fouled by Hassan. Showed great defensive range right there, Sebastian Hassan. Even though he got the foul, you put him on the line. I know it's a bonus situation, but instead of giving up the easy layup there, Craig, he's got to earn his money here, as they say.
Yeah, they don't call it charity stripe for nothing. You got to earn it still, though, just a little bit.
And he misses the first, so it works to their advantage. Mission Bay, if he just makes 1 out of 2, they'll take that every time.
Yeah, we'll only go down by 9 here if he does convert. Once again, still in striking distance here in the first half.
Yeah, you got to be impressed if you're a Mission Bay fan. They have stuck in this game. Off the miss, there goes a rebound, knocked around by Drape. He misses a shot, but a great layup by Jake Ryan. Great second effort by those two players.
Good defense by the Bucks. Just the size, you can tell, is starting to wear on them, and the Saints are just that much bigger than them. It looks like almost like your big brother playing against you in the backyard.
Mays had a little step advantage on the defense coming up on the right side, but dribbled it out of bounds as he tried to penetrate. So turnover. Ball goes back to Saints now as they outlet it quickly to Lamar. Back top of the key to Samaniego. Crosses it over to Kell. Down low to Ryan. Goes around a defender. Shot off. Rebound knocked around. Picked up there by Hassan. Great effort. Ahead to Kane now. On his right. Going to cut into the base, into the lane and puts it off glass for an easy layup. Oh, what a move there by Jared Kane. Here comes Saints quickly up ahead. Hassan now on Kell as he got the ball. Trying to get it inside. He goes around a defender, getting him up in the air. Misses a shot. Throws it back outside to Lamar for 3. Yes. He got both feet behind the 3 line, so it's now an 11-point lead for St. Augustine. Mays driving the lane. Spin move. Loses the ball. Regains it. Tries to send it off glass. No good. Rebound goes to Drake. Quick outlet to Samaniego. Trying to beat the defense. Puts it off to Lamar beyond the 3. Now going to drive the lane. Gives it off to Kell on the left baseline, and that ball got knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say it will remain down here with St. Augustine.
Good hustle. Excellent follow by Trey Kell on the jumper there that he missed. Followed it up, hit Brent Lamar, and Lamar knocking down that 3. And then Buccaneers on transition there. Mays just couldn't finish. He did 2 spin moves in the lane, just couldn't find it off the glass.
Cooper DeGraw coming in the game off the inbounds. The ball will go to Britton Lamar as he will hold it. Smart play here by Coach Hopp and his staff to play for the last shot.
Yeah, up by 11. Don't really want to push it here. Try to get the last shot and go up by at least 13.
Worst case scenario, you miss the shot and you go in with an 11-point lead. You don't want to turn the ball over or miss a shot and then give Mission Bay another opportunity. Lamar just didn't read it. As, he looked like he stepped partially on the referee, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he rolled his ankle there on the referee. He didn't realize that the shot clock and the game clock were a little bit different there, so it gives Mission Bay a chance here to cut into that lead.
Hassan beyond the 3, misses it at the buzzer. So an exciting first half of action here as the Saints lead it here 34-23. That's the end of the first half of play with the St. Augustine Saints leading the Mission Bay Buccaneers by the score of 34-23. We'll be back in a few minutes with the PlayOnSports.com halftime show, so don't go anywhere. We're PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. Welcome to the PlayOnSports.com halftime show, coming to you from St. Augustine High School. I'm Thomas Conroy. Alongside Greg Olivier, our halftime score is 34-23. And Greg, quick talk about the first half. Your thoughts on how it was played.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a good first half for both teams. It seemed like the Saints got off to a slow start. Their defense did kick it up a little bit there and forced some turnovers, got some quick buckets, and opened up the lead there.
Okay, and then I know you went over to the official scores table to get the leading scores for us. So quickly run down the scores in the first half.
All right, for the scores, we have Dion May with 4. Jared Kane was leading scorer, though, for the Buccaneers with 11. And Sebastian Son has knocked down 2 threes, so that gives him 6. On the Saints side, we have Johnny Peterson with 2 points. Samaniego has knocked down 1 jumper for 2 points. Trey Keller, though, is our leading scorer with 12. Dallas Hop scored 2. Lamar with 11 points as well. He seems to really be taking over the game from the guard position, being a 6'3" guard and just taking advantage of the Mission Bay Buccaneers' shorter guards.
Yeah, he's going to Cal Davis next fall, as he's already lined up his school. Quickly, before we get the start of the second half, what does both teams have to do to kind of, what does Mission Bay have to do to get back into this game, cut this 11-point lead, and what does basically Saints have to do to maintain this lead?
Mission Bay just needs to continue doing what they're doing. They've got a lot of hustle plays in there. Yes, they are playing kind of small, but they're showing a lot of heart, getting after loose rebounds and scoring the basket. All they got to do is just finish on some of these steals when they get the chance to. For the Saints, just continue their defensive pressure and really utilize their height and their size to take control of the post.
Okay, we're going to get ready here for second half action as the Mission Bay Buccaneers will inbound the ball right in front of our table here, as Julian Phelps will inbound it over to Dion May. I want to apologize to Dion. I called him Mays in the first half, and it is May. Okay, made a pass inside to Kane. Gets it broken up there by Lamar. He's going to go all the way with a short jumper from the foul line off. Rebound, St. Augustine, as they throw it back outside. Samaniego driving the baseline, dishes it off, and a nice layup there by Kell. 36-23, biggest lead of the game now for St. Augustine, 13. May going all the way, trying to drive the lane, and he got tied up. Yeah. I believe that foul's going to be on Samaniego.
Foul's called on number 4, Jones.
No, you were right, Brent Jones coming over, helping out. They always get those guys trying to help out, don't they, Greg?
Always coming around, think you got a nice easy block or a steal and swipe at the ball and get hand or arm.
Dion May misses the first free throw. 7:27, we just started the third quarter here. 36-23, St. Augustine leads it. May now going to shoot his second free throw attempt. And he back rims it, no good. Matson gets the rebound. Quickly up ahead, Saints looking for Lamar, and he'll put it off glass as he beats the defense down court. 38-23, excuse me.
No one getting back for the Mission Bay Buccaneers. Lamar takes advantage of that, and quick timeout called by Coach Kane.
Yeah, I don't think he was happy with that defense. We'll keep it here as Craig, I don't think he was happy at all with the way that defense was played on that series.
No, coming out of a free throw attempt and getting beat back down on the court by your man for an easy layup, transition layup there, not really good for the defensive side, and especially if you were trying to get back into this game.
Look, the old adage, I think we've all heard it if you played competition sports is, you can't get hurt hustling. And right there was no hustle on that team.
Nope, and like I said before, Coach Kane called timeout, make sure that his players understood that, hey, if we want to continue to play in this game, we got to hustle.
Kane off the inbounds, going to try to drive the lane, loses the ball off his foot. Here comes Saints trying to drive it ahead. Kell trying to lay it up, misses. And here come the Buccaneers up court, going all the way. Mariscal, and he gets a shot blocked by Madsen, and it goes out of bounds. Boy, what great acceleration by both teams up and down.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you go up against a 6'5" senior center. You're not going to get too many easy buckets at that end of the court.
Geronimo Mariscal now. Gives it off to Kane. Long three, back rims it. Good rebound there by Jones. Trying to get it ahead. They do, Saints, but broken up there by Mariscal. Kane now going to come up on his left, trying to go around the defender, and he gets the foul as Samaniego could not keep his feet set and drew the foul.
Looked like Coach Kane. Oh, sorry. Looked like Coach Kane got the fire set under his team. They're getting turnovers now. Like I said before, they just looks like they got to stop and pop though. They're not going to really get too many layups though against Mission Bay, or I'm sorry, against the Saints.
Sebastian Hassan now off the inbounds, top of the key. Goes into the corner now as it comes back outside to Phelps. Now the Kane on the left. He fakes a three. Now steps back, jumper, front rims it. Nice rebound there by Jones. Slowly but surely now the Saints are dominating the boards here, and that's going to be a problem for the Buccaneers. Madsen gets in the low box, getting triple team partially. Goes to the baseline, and he got fouled.
Good move, good drop step there by Madsen shown. Yeah, you really don't want to get one and done if you're Mission Bay, and that's what the Saints are trying to push you into doing, just get that one shot up, and then we'll grab the rebound and run with it.
Foul on the freshman there, Justin Moore. So Madsen will go to the free throw line, and he back rims his first attempt. 6:16 to go here in the third quarter. 38-23, St. Augustine over the Mission Bay Buccaneers on the Play On Sports. Second one is off, but a good tough rebound there by Kell. And there comes a beyond the three for Jones, no good. But again, Madsen with the rebound. Oh, he tried to put it up off the front rim, in and out, but he drew the foul. He'll go back to the line.
Yeah, you just see St. Augustine just looks so much bigger out here than Mission Bay. And once again, they're hustling, they're trying to get in there. It's just when Madsen puts the ball up over his head, I don't think anybody on Mission Bay is going to be able to get that ball.
Coach Kane is going to bring in Lamero Taylor to try to get some height, as the junior is 6'3", and try to help out on the boards there, as coming out is the freshman Justin Moore. And May comes back in, and Mariscal will sit down. That's in at the foul line. And he makes the free throw. 40-23, St. Augustine leads it. Buccaneers bringing it up court. May in the corner, and Lamar knocks it out of his hands, but it will still be Mission Bay basketball. Julian Phelps now looking for the inbounds. He does to May. Guarded at the center court by Lamar, who's coming out to guard him. Beyond the three, May trying to get around him. Lamar will not. Good movement defensively. May trying to go around again, and we're going to get a whistle. And 3 seconds in the lane on Mission Bay. And that's what happens when you play one-on-one. Sometimes you forget your big man getting in the paint, and he has to get out of there within 3 seconds.
Good defense by Brent Lamar, just able to stick his man, not let him get by there, and just fell asleep there in the key, the big man for Mission Bay.
Yeah, they're flexing their muscles right now as Samaniego brings it up court. Looking top of the key now to Jones, steps back, jumper on the right. On the left side is off, but a good rebound there by Madsen. Nice feed to Kell coming into the lane and lays it up and in.
Good left hand there by Trey Kell to finish. Madsen with a great offensive rebound.
Kane with a long three, got it from the left side.
Kane come back down and firing though, not afraid once again.
42-26, Mission Bay trailing. Trying to get back into this one. And Samaniego now on the right side. Top of the key to Kell for three. Front rims it. Rebound knocked around. Mission Bay has it. Phelps gives it back to May. Trying to outlet it ahead, but nicely stolen there by Jones. He's going to go all the way. No. Feeds off to Lamar. Spins into the lane for the layup. 44-26. St. Augustine now as they're really extending their lead. Their defense, now they're really causing turnovers and capitalizing on point-wise on their defensive turnovers. And over in the corner, Kane got really hacked there. Brent Jones with the foul. So third team foul on Jones. Phelps looking inbound it, gets it to May in the corner now, double team, back outside to Julian Phelps. Ball comes down low now to Taylor. Front rims it, no good on the soft hook. Kell bringing it up court. Gives it off to Samaniego On the baseline now to Jones. Cutting in is Kell. Cannot get it. Kane gets it ahead. One-on-one. Comes into the paint. Jumper off. Rebound, Madsen.
That's a one time Mission Bay might want to take that one to the hoop with Samaniego back.
Quick outlet to Lamar on the left side. Going to go all the way to the goal. Count the basket, and he was fouled. Great effort there by Britton Lamar, and he'll go to the line. Try to capitalize on a three-point play.
And defense turning to instant offense there. Saints grabbed that defense rebound, turned out, and ran with the ball. Lamar open on the wing, finishes. Let's see if he can finish this traditional three-point play.
20-point lead now for Saints as Lamar front rims it. Rebound Phelps, trying to get it ahead to Hassan as he crosses it over to May. May going to looking for an opening, going to go all the way to the goal, and they're going to call the blocking foul on Jones. That's his fourth. Fifth.
That's 5 on Jones.
You were right. The announcer in the gym here said it was his third, but you had your hands up for 4.
I wasn't sure. I thought he had that 4th one. I was like, oh, well, maybe he did only have 3, but I'm surprised that Coach Hop left him in the game with 4 fouls with a little under 4 minutes here to go in the third.
And something, you tried to put it upon him. I think he was thinking there a senior would kind of play a little bit smart there, but he got caught up with Mays, who makes the first free throw. Waiting for the second. A bunch of the Buccaneers, matter of fact, all 4 remaining Buccaneers were over at their bench area talking to the coach, and then they came back in, so they have to set up for the free throw attempt, and May makes both, and here we go. Saints trying to get it ahead. Good alley-oop from Madsen. Cannot convert. Quickly May coming up on the left. Looks in the opening. Sends it on the baseline as the Buccaneers now will cross it out around the perimeter. Kane, their big man, has it. He'll come out now to near half court. Ooh, a nice steal there by Samaniego. Pickpocketed him. Sends it into the lane. Ryan off the Lamar. Lays it up and in.
Funny, I saw Lamar trying to set up an alley-oop there from Samaniego. He looked at him, and then Jake Ryan just cut him in front of him and kind of threw it off.
20-point lead for the Saints as the Buccaneers bring it up court. Dion May has it, one-on-one with Lamar, trying to get in his way into the paint. Not successful, but sends it over the Kane on the right side beyond the 3, no good. One shot and done as Madsen gets the rebound.
Madsen even mistimed that jump and still was able to pull that rebound down.
Lamar into the paint to Ryan. Ooh, he fakes his shot. Lamar picks a loose ball up on the baseline. Now work his way back outside to Kell. In the corner for the 3, no good. Now get to the Lamar into the paint as he crosses it over from Samaniego. And it's 50-28. Great ball movement there by St. Augustine. And Mission Bay will call a timeout with 2:40 to go here in the third quarter. 50-28. St. Augustine leads it.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play on Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Back here on playonsports.com, we're 2:40 to go here in the third. St. Augustine has stormed out here, Craig, and lead it here by 22 points,
yeah,
50-28.
Brent Lamar has gone off, actually. As I was looking at the stat sheet, he scored 10 points already here in the third quarter with 2:40 left to go. So they're getting a lot of easy layups, so not so much jumpers or anything like that. It's just a lot of transition buckets there.
Off the inbounds now. Phelps gives it ahead to Jared Kane. Senior now trying to outlet it, and it's broken up there by Saints. Lamar has it. Quickly up ahead now to Dixon. Dixon holds it over to Kell in the corner. Down low to Lamar in the post. Back outside to Kell. Beyond the 3, front rims it. Ball tapped around. Phelps has it for Mission Bay. Ahead to Kane. He's going to step on the 3 on the right side. Front rims it. No good. Rebound Kell. Oh, nice steal there underneath the basket by Mariscal. Back outside to Kane for another 3 and hits it from the top of the key. Ooh, man, that is a big-time jumper.
Not afraid to pull that trigger, though. He's your traditional trigger man out here.
Saints now double teamed in the corner is Madsen. He loses the handle of the basketball. And you better pick that ball up as number 12, Jake Ryan, touched it. As he was getting two Buccaneer players was coming right on top of him. It looked like he was unsure whether or not to touch the basketball. In that case, you touch it, you don't want to give it an easy basket.
Exactly. Easy job, or great job there by Jack Ryan. So you just go ahead and touch that, make them score against your defense.
Kane one-on-one on the freshman Eric Monroe. First time he's been in the game this afternoon, and that's his first foul.
Back here, Samaniego had a good look here, and he's almost like your true traditional point guard there. Doesn't really look to shoot that much. Got a cross-court pass from Trey Kell, found Lamar right there open in the lane to score.
Maine gives it off to Kane, who loses the basketball. Here they come again. Dixon going all the way, and goes it right, and a beautiful layup right off the front rim. Up court quickly now, Mission Bay brings it. Trying to get set tempo there as May goes into the baseline. Doesn't get the layup, but will draw the foul and go to the free throw line.
Good crossover there by Dion May to get it right there in the lane to draw the foul.
So 1:23 to go. Trying to cut into this lead. And the first free throw is good by Dion May. Dion Jr. And he makes a second free throw. So it's a 19-point lead. Monroe quickly up ahead for St. Augustine. Johnny Peterson in the game. Top of the key to Jake Ryan. Over to Monroe, the freshman now going to drive the baseline. Back outside to Peterson on the left side. Jumper off. Rebound tipped around. Loose ball picked up there by St. Augustine. Back outside now. Monroe has it. Beyond the three. Front rims it. Ball tipped around, and we're going to get a foul here on St. Augustine. A push-off on Jake Ryan.
We stick with it for Mission Bay. It was a little bit tough, but once again, when you're outside, all you can do is really get those hustle plays and try to get the turnover.
52-33.
Oh, it looks like we're in the 1-and-1, the bonus now.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. They had half the team at center court. Looked like we were going to inbound it right there, and then the other half of both squads lining up for a free throw attempt. So Justin Moore going to the foul line, the freshman. And he makes the first free throw. 52-34. Mission Bay trailing 18 with under a minute to go here in the third. Second free throw, front rims it, and it's good. Monroe bringing it up court now. Ahead to Dallas Hop coming into the game. He penetrates into the lane, jumper off. Rebound knocked around, picked up by Hop, back outside the Monroe. Over to Peterson, going to drive the lane, running jumper, no good. Rebound knocked around, Mission Bay has it. And getting tied up there by Johnny Peterson is the freshman Justin Morgan. So he'll go to the free throw line. As St. Augustine's in the bonus, so automatically when a foul is called, they'll go right to the foul line, Mission Bay.
Still a lot of time left. We still have the whole fourth quarter. You really don't want to give up any points, especially with no time running off the clock now.
Yeah, you're always in the game until the buzzer. That's how I always feel. I mean, don't look at don't play by the scoreboard. Play on how you feel on the court.
Mission Bay making a run here late in the third quarter here. Mm-hmm. They look good. They're getting their defensive rebounds. They're pulling it, drawing fouls, and trying to close this lead.
Well, I mean, they're playing smart because St. Augustine obviously putting on their second team as the second free throw is off. But a nice rebound there by Taylor, and he goes up hard, and he'll go to the foul line as he gets fouled there, I believe by Hop. Excuse me, it's on number 32, John Dixon. But coming, just finishing my point, St. Augustine, they're gonna put in their bench players to save their guys. That's understandable. But this is the point in the game, like as you said, Mission Bay has to play and cut that lead down to make it a game going into the fourth quarter.
Very, very much true. Mission Bay looks like they're going to have to close, and they're closing this gap here slowly but surely, just climbing right back into it, one step at a time.
Taylor makes both, 52-38. Monroe bringing it up court. They're going to need to score in this possession. St. Augustine, they should hold for 2, I would believe. Don't have a shot clock, so I'm not really sure. It's one of the things here in one of these old gyms, they don't have the shot clocks. Probably back in the day where you could hold it all day. Ball goes around the perimeter. Peterson has it. Trying to get a shot off. Goes off glass. Nice shot by Johnny Peterson. 54-38. There goes a little beyond half-court shot by Dion May. And it is off, and that will do it for the third quarter of play. 54-38, St. Augustine leads Mission Bay Buccaneers here on PlayOnSports.com.
Play on Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us on Play on Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Welcome back to PlayOn.com's coverage of California State High School basketball. We're getting ready to play the fourth quarter. I'm Thomas Conroy along with Greg Olivier. The Saints lead the Mission Bay Buccaneers, as I said, by a score of 54-38. And I believe the ball will be inbounded by St. Augustine here as we get started for our final quarter of play. Dallas Hop inbounds the ball to Monroe, and here we go. Peterson back outside now to Cava coming in the game. Monroe, nice pass down low to Drapp off glass. Nicely done. Jack Drapp, number 21, the senior, makes a bucket, and here comes Mission Bay. May bringing it up court. Back outside to Kane. Over to Taylor.
It's funny, you hear as soon as Kane gets the ball, you hear somebody yell, "Shooter, shooter!"
May now has it as they're working around the perimeter. Good spin move into the lane. May gets knocked around. And we finally get the whistle, a little delayed there.
They just called it out of bounds.
Oh, wow.
May got grabbed and then bumped and ended up on his backside.
Off the inbounds, Taylor gets hit a bit, but regains possession. Back outside to Kane. Now he's going to spin into the lane. Looking to pass. Nice pass to Taylor, and he got his defender up in the air for the foul.
Good pass there by Kane to find Taylor cutting underneath the basket.
Well, great recognition by Jared Kane, realizing that they're going to center on him now as he's in the game because he's the hot man. So he brings that defense towards him. That opens it up then for his teammates. Smart play. Taylor makes the first. As it's a 17-point lead, but as we've been saying, you know, you could give up, but then they're not giving up, Mission Bay.
And giving them these easy points with no time going off the clock at the free throw line.
Taylor misses the second. Good rebound there by Cava. Up ahead now. Here comes Peterson driving off. Rebound. Cava lays it up and in. Great second effort right there. Kane on the left side now. Back outside the Phelps. Over the May. Guarded at the near half court there by Cava. May trying to penetrate into the lane. Gets the ball knocked away by Cava. Loose ball picked up now by May. Looking to pass. A little bit of high pass there to Taylor, who's going to drive the lane. One-hand jumper. Good. Little running one-hander there into the baseline, or into the lane. And here we go on the baseline. Peterson, his shot's off. Rebound, Mission Bay. Coming up quickly is Moore, and he got tied up, and that will be a foul. I believe that's on Peterson.
Yep.
Johnny Peterson was guarding, so he will get the foul. But more importantly, Mission Bay will go back to the line. As we said, they're already in the bonus situation. So every time you foul them, they immediately go to the foul line.
Now we're shooting two. There is no 1-and-1.
First free throw is good for Taylor. Hassan's going to come in the game for Lamero Taylor, who will sit down. Give them good effort. The junior did. But Hassan, the starter, coming back into the game. Moore Second free throw. Front rims it. Rebound, drop. Peterson now has it. Up court quickly to Monroe. Monroe trying to work on the baseline. Puts it into the trailer, running in the lane. Cava for the layup. Nicely done.
Good pass there. Just found him cutting into the lane there. Nice, easy layup.
Taylor going all the way. Can't get it. Rebound. He gets his own rebound. Now gets a shot partially blocked. Looking to pass it off. And he can 3 seconds into the lane.
Nothing he could do. He was in a sea of trees there virtually. So nowhere to go with the ball.
Yeah, you're 5'6", and you're in there with guys 6 feet and taller. You're not gonna have a great opportunity to put your shot up.
He did grab that offensive rebound though. He just got stuck.
6:03 to go. 60-42. Mission Bay trails by 18. We'll keep it here. The effort's there by Mission Bay. We've talked about that here in the second half. You got to be impressed with that. Talk about Jared Kane. He's really impressing me. First time I've seen him. 5'8", can get his shot off. That's awfully impressive.
Yeah, and when he's got the chance to actually step into the shot, catch it out, and step into the shot and release it, it looks really good. And he's dropped quite a few points here. He's hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-pointers. So he's able to stroke it. Maybe he can get hot here this last 6 minutes and bring him back into this game.
All right, underneath the basket, Saints, as they come back out on the court, will inbound the ball to Eric Monroe, who will bring it up top of the key. Gives it off to Dials Hop beyond the 3. And, loses the ball. Picked up there by Dion May. May coming up, had the step advantage on the defender. Now getting double team. Gives a nice feed to Phelps. Back outside to May. He had to take the 3. Didn't send it back outside to Kane. He's the shooter. He's guarded by the freshman. Now he's going to get double teamed. Steps away from the defenders. Jumper good. Nicely done to create his own shot, Jared Kane, and he made it.
Jared Kane just crossed him over, put his defender on his keister, rose up and knocked down the 2-pointer there.
Quickly up court now. DeGraw has it over to Monroe. Now we get a tie-up. First time we're going to see Martin Tombe. And Tombe traveled with the basketball as he got it in the low post. It's another turnover, 5:15 to go. Trailing by 15, Mission Bay.
This is a great sign for Mission Bay. Just note that these two teams played 12 days ago, and Mission Bay only scored 27 points. So this is a great, at least a moral victory for them. And if they can continue on, get this game a little bit closer, who knows what will happen here in the fourth.
Hassan going to drive the lane, sends it high off glass, can't make it. Loose ball comes all the way out near the Mission Bay bench area, and we're going to get a ruling, and it is St. Augustine's basketball. Last touch by Mission Bay, but you love the effort.
Love it. Good hustle, fighting all the way to the end.
Monroe back outside now to DeGraw. Steps in the lane, over to Hop for 3 on the left side. In and out. Rebound Tombe. The freshman now getting double teamed. Back outside to Hop. Hop crosses it over to Eric Monroe. Monroe trying to get it down low to Tombe, and it went through his hands out of bounds. Trailing by 16 is Mission Bay.
Yeah, some of the Mission Bay players look a little bit tired.
Yeah, I mean, they have a short bench due to injury. As there goes the shot is off by the Buccaneers, and Monroe has it. He stepped on the, that's over in the back, but we're not going to call that. Quickly over now to DeGraw on the left, down low to Tombe. Tombe looking back outside to Dallas Hop for 3. In and out. Rebound Tombe. Nice rebound by the big man. Top of the back outside to a fellow freshman Monroe, who's going to try to send somebody in the lane. Cava, double team, high off glass. Nice play. Great dish by the freshman.
Nice pick and roll there. Cava rolled right to the lane. The ball was right there, delivered perfectly. Took it up over 2 defenders and finished strong.
Hassan now bringing it up court. Over to Kane on the left, top of the key now to Phelps, and as there goes an offensive foul as Julian Phelps try to cut that defender off and move and pick.
He's got that elbow up, too.
Yeah.
Could be a little bit dangerous, running around and get caught with the elbow in the nose.
Saints off the inbounds, quickly get it up court. Top of the key to Cava, over to Peterson. Back to DeGraw. DeGraw looking to penetrate on the right side. Back top of the key to Monroe. He will penetrate. Sent a nice feed in the corner to Kava on the left side off. Rebound, Mission Bay quickly up ahead. Phelps back out top of the key to May. May working on defender over to Hassan. Crosses it over to Kane, who's guarded by Monroe. Top of the key now to Phelps. They're going to work that play again. This time Kane gets the ball cleanly. Back over on his left now as he resets the offense. Getting over, lazy pass to Hassan. Stolen there by Peterson, going all the way to the goal for the basket. Nicely done. 20-point lead again as we're under 3 to go for the St. Augustine Saints. Here comes a drive by May. Hits hard to the ground. Sent it off glass, and that will draw a foul. They're going to call an offensive foul on Dion May. So they're going to say the defender was had his feet
Good move
planted.
Good move by May up here at the top of the key to get around his defender. Takes out the bucket, but charging call.
2:40 to go. Let's keep it here for a minute, Greg. 2:40 to go. 20-point lead for St. Augustine Saints. We talked about it all. We talked about it when we were talking about this game coming up. We know St. Augustine Saints is going to be in the playoffs. It's pretty much common. You're 26 in the state. They're 15-4. 3 of their losses are to the Cathedral Catholic Dons. They're a longtime rival. They lost them in a tournament and in the home-and-home series in league play. We know this is a talented basketball team. You can obviously see it in our games, but they have a mental block against the Dons. You got to believe there's some way, somehow they're going to meet again. How do you get over that mental block?
Well, hopefully Coach Hop has an idea and something that he can do maybe a little bit different that they didn't do in the past 3 games. The last game finished really close with the Dons ending up winning it by 3 points. It's very tough to beat a team twice in a row, 3 times in a row. Maybe the Saints can get over that 4th time in a row thing and knock off the Dons here.
Yeah, as long as you beat them once, the last game, that's okay.
That's all that matters.
Nice 3 by Monroe. He has it coming off the timeout and the inbounds. 23-point lead for St. Augustine. Quickly up ahead. May has it. Top of the key to Phelps. Over to Mariscal, the JV. Brought up for this game. Over to Kane. Double team. Beyond the 3. In and out. Rebound Tombe. As here come the Saints running the ball up court. Under 2 minutes to go. They lead by 23. Peterson, 3-pointer from the right side. No good. Rebound picked up there by May. He'll bring it up court. May spinning move. Oh, 360 into the lane. Can't convert. Nice rebound there by Peterson.
May's looking like he's giving all he can got out here. He's driving the lane a lot. Oh,
carry over. You know, he was looking for Peterson. He thought Peterson was going to be a little bit ahead of the play, and he was trailing, and he was reluctant about sending that pass in traffic, and that's why he carried the basketball. Excuse me.
Oh, no. Very good call. I like it. Good observation. May, once again, though, hustling for Mission Bay, taking the ball to the basket. You see him doing spins, 360 spins, trying to get everything he can to get his team back into the game.
Offensive foul called on Mission Bay. A little physical play, I believe, by Dion May. Impressions on Mission Bay. Coming into this game, we found out about the injuries, but they've held their own here, and I think they've done a more than an impressive job here this afternoon against a quality basketball team.
I agree. It's something you can hang your hat on.
3-point there by Monroe as that ups the lead now to 26. We're going to come under a minute to go in this basketball game.
Yeah, it just seems like Mission Bay just ran out of gas. They just don't have the same amount of athletes that St. Augustine has. And the height, yeah, you can just see it was going to play on them. Sometimes David does beat Goliath, though. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen in this case.
Yeah, not today as Monroe lays it up and in, 72-44. We're under 40 seconds to go in this game. Dion May will bring the ball up court, and we're going to have to pick a player of the game here. Greg, who are you looking at?
Well, it's going to be one of, obviously, the Saints' 2 big stars, Trey Kell or Brighton Lamar. Both went out scoring run there in the third quarter, really open up this game and get it out of hand or out of reach of Mission Bay.
So off the inbounds, Monroe bringing it up court. Over to McGraw, now back to Monroe. Looks like they're just going to hold the ball and let this clock run out.
Yeah, with the shot clock off, just 8-7, we're counting down now.
Yep.
Good effort, though, once again by Mission Bay, especially by Jared Kane. Without him, this game would have been really out of hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to stay tuned to PlayOnSports.com for our postgame show. We'll wrap up all the action on our postgame show, and we'll have a live interview with our player of the game. That's coming up in a few moments. Once again, the final score here from St. Augustine High School is the St. Augustine Saints 72, the Mission Bay Buccaneers 44. We'll be right back with the postgame. Welcome back to the PlayOnSports.com postgame show. I'm Thomas Conroy, alongside our player of the game, Drew Madsen, the starting center for the St. Augustine Saints. As Drew, you had 15 rebounds tonight. You really dominated the boards. And talk about the game today. Mission Bay looked a little undersized, but you guys started out a little sluggish. But you really you took it upon yourself to get the rebounds to get you guys going.
Yeah, Tuesday games are kind of hard because, it's right after school. Everyone's, like, a little tired and stuff. It's kind of, like, right in the middle of the day. But we knew we just had to play hard. And, we picked it up as the game started going. We were a little sluggish. Our legs were kind of getting under us as the game went on. So,
Was there any talk in the locker room, like, Mission Bay has injuries? Was there any talk, like, hey, don't take this team lightly?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Coach said right before the game, play this team as if it's the biggest game of the year. So, that's what we knew we had to do.
And now as you look ahead, obviously, we're almost coming to the end of the league season. How are you guys in mindset right now? You obviously want to finish out strong, but what are some of the goals that the team talks about?
Just playing our hardest every night, every day in practice. Our motto is all in, all day. And, that's what we're trying to do for every game now on here until playoffs start and, hopefully make a run at the CF title. You guys
just play phenomenal defense, and just talk about the mindset when you're shutting a team down, and what are you looking out there defensively? Are you basically, what is it? Are you trying to shut down a couple players, or is it just a mindset of just play your position and everything will come out good?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Our main focus, our defense, we've been working on it ever since last season ended. All workouts in the morning, just working on getting defensive stances and everything like that, getting our legs strong. And, yeah, I think defense is just our big focus, locking up everybody, getting rebounds, finishing plays, and getting out in transition and running.
And being a senior, I know this, it's special. You obviously want to go as far as you can in CIF. Talk about your schedule this year as a senior. You played a lot of quality teams.
Yeah.
How's that going to help you coming into CIF tournament?
Well, we play a lot of top-ranked teams in the state and in the country at the beginning of the year. It's kind of mellowed down a little bit as league started. But I think just the experience is going to help from those beginning years, games at the beginning of the year. Just, knowing how to play hard and win big games is going to help us down the road.
Thank you so much for your time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Yep, thank you.
We'll be right back with more on the PlayOnSports.com postgame show right after these timeouts. Back here now with my broadcast partner, Greg Olivier, and Greg, great kid, Drew Madsen, 15 rebounds. We had to pick him. We know we announced Trey Kell, but you did the overriding factor with those 15 boards. That's pretty impressive.
It was very good, especially when he stepped out there and he was imposing his will once again. And that's what you want to do out here. You want to go ahead and if you see a weakness, you want to go ahead and exploit that weakness. Drew Madsen did a very good job of that, grabbing the rebounds, scoring some buckets there, and very good all-around performance.
Okay, now let's kind of wrap this up. 72-44 win for St. Augustine Saints. St. Augustine, you heard him right here. You were standing right here watching the interview with everybody else. They're looking to go pretty far in CIF, it sounds like.
They've played their tough schedule. They've played everybody that they can. They've scheduled really top-ranked opponents. And now it's just go into CIF with some momentum and finish the year out strong.
Now on the other side, Mission Bay, I mean, you can look at that scoreboard and if you just didn't come to this game, you're like, okay, another tough blowout loss. But that team played hard, and Kane is a scorer.
Kane is your typical
Jerry Kane.
Kane, yeah, he's your typical trigger man. He is shows no fear of shooting it from anywhere on the floor. Mission Bay coming off of a lot of injuries too. They are a young team. This should just help them build for their program in the future.
Yeah, definitely good things I think are going to be coming for that squad. Maybe not this year, but definitely next as they fall now 6-9 on the season. All right, that's going to wrap it up from this game from St. Augustine High School as the St. Augustine Saints have defeated the Mission Bay Buccaneers 72-44. We'd like to thank you for joining PlayOnSports.com coverage of California State High School basketball. And be sure to check the PlayOnSports.com broadcast page for all of our upcoming broadcasts as they will be scheduled there. For our producer, Jarrett Wright, for our videographer, Jared Nelson, and my partner, Greg Olivier, I'm Thomas Conway saying so long, and we hope you'll join us again for our next broadcast right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Good night.